What is good, Am I Live Now clones? Welcome back to the channel. It is I, Am I Live Now. I hope you guys are having a wonderful start of your day. If you're about to enjoy your nutrition, I hope you take care of that. Or if you're a person like me that fasts throughout the majority of their day to take out the parasites and negative bacteria out of your system, I welcome you as well. Every type of person that's just going throughout your day, you might be on break or you might be on your way to work. If so, then be careful. I welcome all walks of life. If you're the type of person that might have insomnia and you just can't go to sleep, I welcome you as well. I hope you get enough exhaustion so you can go to sleep. And while you're about to do that, you still learn at the same time, right? So when you see this, what day you see this, what month you see this, what week you see this, what year you see this, what era you see this, what eon you see this, all that I'm hoping for is that you are on your way to finding peace, which is enlightenment within your own mind capacity. And for those who do not believe in peace, I just hope that you're on your way to becoming a person that is achieving your goals, accomplishing your goals without hurting, throwing anybody on the bus, or killing anybody. With that being said, for those that like to contradict, if you are a type of person that might be in a life or death, fight or flight mode, of course, protect yourself by all means. But if you're not in that predicament, try to be as righteous as possible because the karmatic structure of law is real, okay? What goes around comes around. So just letting you know, be as righteous as you can and just understand that perspective. So when it comes to this video today, guys, if you're new to this channel, I am in my lab. I'm the creator. About my channel, we're based on self-awareness, mental health, and basically the decline of suicide. And that is the purpose of our brand. And a little bit about myself, I'm an artist, I'm a philosopher, I'm a psychologist, I can be a therapist if you deem worthy, if you want me to. And I do a lot of things creatively. I love to question life and I love to fascinate about life. One thing about myself, I don't know anything, just to letting you guys know right now. Like I just said earlier, I just love to question life. I'm just fascinated by it. So to come to this perspective of this video, today's video is going to be about, as you already know, it states that freedom is the only worthy goal in life. This is very powerful. And for those who are new to this channel, I try to make sure everybody actually writes actual notes. So if you're new to this channel, I want you guys to put out a pen or a pad or a notebook or a pencil to actually learn and actually take all the information in that you're about to learn today. So this is very important. So it states this: a profound statement, freedom is the only worthy goal in life. Because of this perspective emphasizes the importance of autonomy, self-determination, and liberation. All right, like I said, guys, make sure you guys are having something to write with. And if you're a Gen Z individual, I want you guys to take out, you feel me, flip your thumb or fucking finger up and just basically get off YouTube while the video is continuing, and you go on your notes. Okay, but PSA as well, if you are doing that, just know the reason why I tell you guys to write it down is because there's a certain type of energetic transmutation that deals with alchemy that actually helps you resonate and actually implement and actually comprehend what you're actually writing down. It's a more of a stronger understanding. So to continue, our first objective states this: aspects of freedom, right? First objective is this: personal autonomy, and it states the ability to make choices and decisions that align with one's value and desires. All right. So within this perspective, we go over all subjectives segments at the end, and then we add our personal and prior experience with that. All right. This is a PSA. So continue. It states freedom of oppression. All right. So liberation from freedom of oppression is the second subjective, and it states this: liberation, right, from external forces that restrict or constrain individual potential. Super valid. So now peep this: inner freedom, right? And it states this: the ability to think, feel, and express oneself without internalized limitations or biases. Now, that was the third subjective, was inner freedom. So we're going to go to the second objective, and it states pursuing freedom. And it states this: self-awareness. It states this: understanding. Self-awareness is actually the first subjective of the objective, which is pursuing freedom. Now it states this: self-awareness, understanding one's own values, desires, and limitations is a crucial, for pursuing freedom. All right, just letting you guys know, I do live with my family, so if you do hear any background noises, I do apologize. Okay, this is a PSA as well. So look at this, and it states this for the second subjective. It states autonomy in decision making, right? Making choices that reflect one's own value and goals. That's super valid. So the third subjective is this: embracing uncertainty. This is super important, guys. Pay attention. Freedom often requires embracing uncertainty and taking a risk. All right, within this perspective of journey that we call life, you're gonna have to be able to like be ready to do things that you think you want to do, but you don't, and you think because you don't want to do it, it might be a consequence, but there's always the other side of a positive connotation to it. So that's just the risk ideology. So the third and final objective states challenges and complexities. I'm butchered right now. So look at this: balancing individual freedom with collective well-being. And it states ensuring that individual freedom does not harm others or compromise collective well-being. Super valid. Now the second subjective states this: overcoming internal and external barriers. And it states this: recognizing and addressing internalized limitations, biases, and external obstacles that restrict freedom. Super valid. So the last subjective states embracing responsibility. Freedom often comes with responsibility, requiring individuals to consider the impact of their choices on themselves and others. And we're going to go into the conclusion, and we're just going to hop right in to the basis of the personalized data, right? Or just the personalized prior experience information. So it states this: pursuit of freedom can be a powerful, in conclusion, the pursuit of freedom can be powerful and transformative, right? And it states that a transformative goal enabling individuals to live more authentic, fulfilling, fulfilling lives. All right. So when it states the basis of this video, freedom is the only worthy goal in life, it's because that we're so in a box meaning that we look at other people's lives, and because that's what's the being of appeal, because there's hierarchy, right? There's wealthy, lower middle class, there's high middle class, lower middle class, there's the poor people, and there's the super poor people, right? And that is all just a construct. It's a perspective of ideology within your own domain. And because that you think that the other person is driving a Bugatti, that they're doing well. No, that does not mean they're doing well. You feel me? Materialistically, yeah, they have a certain amount of revenue so they can obtain certain amount of materialistical toys, yes. But when you think about it in a different perspective, when they die, they're not gonna be here. So at the end of the day, all the things that they obtain, it really doesn't mean nothing. It's all about the idea of not being attached to it, right? If they're the individual that is a successful individual, the Bugatti Veyron, but they don't attach their identity, their personality with the Bugatti Veyron, then essentially that individual has actually unlocked freedom from the attachment of this world. Now, this actual idea of freedom being the number one worthy goal in life is very important, because once you get to that success, then you're gonna think about more emotional and more inner work, because you have everything. Once you have everything, then it's things that you lack within your own mind, your cognitive concept. And it sucks, because once you understand that, there's a lot of people that are going to be attached to what they deem as freedom, because freedom to people can be going out every day, making $120,000 a month, but because to them that's freedom, they're attached to that living situation, which makes them in a sense a slave to the idea of their freedom, because there's always a different concept of freedom that kind of gets clouded, because once you actually think about it, then you can understand how they can become a slave to their freedom, because some freedom is actually a mirage. Some freedom, oh my God, I don't even know what I'm saying. It's so crazy, right? Some freedom is actually like an actual mirage. Some freedom is actually a delusion. It's very scary. So this is why you gotta understand, yes, it's okay to actually try to attach yourself to that idea of freedom, but at the same time, there are instances where freedom can be a delusion, it can be a mirage, all depending on your level of attachment to that freedom. Once you give that certain detachment and reattachment, then you have unlocked true freedom. Like, for example, because you desire to be free, then you will suffer. You'll suffer what? You'll suffer the actual concept of getting to that freedom. Until you get to that freedom, you will suffer, because you know why? You desire. So once you desire, you're going to understand that you're always going to suffer. But once you understand that you desire, you can accept that you desire, then you literally can detach yourself from the idea of freedom, because at the end of the day, essentially, we're not even free. You know why? Because we're already in a body. We're already in a construct. We're already in a boundary. Our bodies are boundaries, okay? Even if we are vibrating at high frequencies that perceive as physical solids, but at the end of the day, we're already limited, right? So once you understand you're limited within your own mind capacity, because at the end of the day, we are not the body nor the mind. We are a soul being. We are electromagnetic being, okay? So you have to understand, when it comes to the ideology of being aware or being in that community, okay, in layman terms, if you don't understand what I just said, if you think about being woke, there's certain things that you have to unlock. There's certain parts of your understanding of knowledge that has yet to reach understanding. So within this perspective, that's why in this video, I just want you guys to know freedom is the number one worthy goal, but there are contradictions and there are different aspects of freedom that can be detrimental to you and within this perspective of this third dimension. With that being said, if you like this video, I just want you guys to like, comment, share, subscribe. I just want you guys to like, comment, share, subscribe. If this video resonated with you guys and you felt so touched and you felt like you learned today a lot, even though there's people in the background, like I said, pardon for that. I do live with my family. We're trying to grind, you feel me, to get, you feel me, where we gotta go. But at the end of the day, I try to get this video for you guys in a according manner. And this is probably one of my fastest videos I did as of yet recently. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like I said, if you guys rated this video, I just want you guys to like, comment, share, subscribe. It really goes a long way. It helps my channel with algorithmic structure. It helps it fluctuate through the actual algorithm structure of YouTube. And it's very important that I get this message out there. And if you do decide to like, comment, share, subscribe, just know that you are an advocate of mental health, self-awareness, and the decline of suicide. Just know that for sure. Okay, guys, I am Live Now. If you guys really like this video, I am Live again. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Within that perspective, I say this: I am Live Now. I am the only one, no other one, and I'm out.